Hi guys, welcome back to Cultureville. Hope you've had a great Christmas and you're gonna have a happy new year, and we just hope you've had an amazing holiday season.
Yeah, so today we are going to be sharing with you guys some of our top moments of 2019. So much has happened and so many of you support us and follow us on this journey, and we're so grateful to have you, and we just want to share like some of the great things that have happened in 2019.
So our first top moment that we're going to talk about is actually us going on our first ever business trip. Yeah, so it was the first business trip Cultureville had completely paid for, and we went to Stratford-upon-Avon for the Youth Markets Finals.
Yeah,
and that was an amazing trip. We were so excited to actually be there.
J-Bug and I have just arrived on our first ever business trip.
Yeah, and it's crazy, like a business trip. Wow.
Business trip, girlfriend.
Business trip. Oh yeah. Business trip.
Sing it, sister.
Business trip.
Hey! Won't he do it? He will do it! It wasn't a long trip, it was like one night, but like we just fully enjoyed it, did everything you could at the hotel, like swam in the pool, ate breakfast, like just fully enjoyed it, and it was just such a moment to see a business that we've invested in for so long finally being able to like pay like dividends and like take us to places. It's amazing. Yeah. Next big moment in number 8,
was St. Matthew's. So we had the opportunity to speak to over 600 kids at Black History Month. So we worked with the school, and we want to say a huge thank you to Kimoy Walker for just making it happen, and that was an amazing time, really.
Yeah, like the kids did a fashion show, so there's a kids aged between 10 and 16, and they absolutely killed it on the catwalk. It was so fun, like they're so vibrant, like sharing, you know, how cool culture can be, and you know, showing that African print is for everyone, and having different people of different races in the clothes, and like just learning more about the culture and where the clothes are gotten from in Africa. It was just beautiful, so beautiful. So yeah,
so that was amazing.
Yeah.
Then our next top moment was actually being a part of Manchester Christmas Markets 2019.
Yeah,
it is so incredibly hard to get into the Christmas markets, and we're so humbled to be able to be a part of the market community at Manchester Piccadilly Gardens as well as in Media City.
Yeah.
We got to meet some amazing people, we got so many sales, and that was just such a huge milestone in the cultural journey.
I definitely think it was awesome. Like best part for me was like meeting you guys, like meeting people who have seen us on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube and are like, oh my god, I've seen you online, and like it's so nice to actually see you in life, and we don't get that often because we're mostly online, and it was so good to be out there for a really long period of time, and like massive shout out to Manchester Youth Markets for organizing it for us. And yeah, so that was exciting, and of course we had a lot of waffles.
We had a lot of like free food, discounted food, and it was amazing. And it's just remarkable because this year was our first ever market, and from going from our first ever market to being able to do Manchester Christmas Markets, which is amazing, was just like mind-blowing, really.
Yeah,
so yeah, the next top moment was hitting 1,000 followers on Instagram. 1,000.
Yeah, I mean, for ages, like honestly guys, like 3 years we were literally on like 300. Like things were moving so slowly for the longest time. It felt really long, and then you know, this queen stepped in and started handling our social media. She's so much more creative than I am, and we just made it like, you know, a priority to post consistently, which isn't easy, especially because we're both working at the time, and so it was so difficult. But then we hit 1,000 followers on a very special day, which I'll share with you later. And it just meant so much to us, like, and you know, right now we're closer to 2,000, and we love you guys, and thank you so much for following us.
Thank you for every single follower. Yeah, so then our next top moment was having a triple presence at Manchester Day 2019.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So the 3 things that we did a fashion show, we created the costumes for Kaiso Club, which is a youth movement, and we had a stall, which was our first ever stall at a market of any kind.
Yeah, and there were over 70,000 people in Manchester on that date, and like we did the whole Africa float and worked with the creative team who were designing the float, and that was like so stressful but so good. We have a whole other video about it, so you can check that out.
Yeah, we're gonna link that in the description box.
Yeah, but like it was absolutely amazing. Like, you know, there's amazing pictures of us like laughing, but like that's because we're laughing from like how crazy it had been, like literally like so chaotic and like screaming like move, ow, ow, and then like yeah, thank you God, we did it basically.
We did it, and it was just beautiful.
Yeah.
And one thing that we've really appreciated about this year, which is our next point, is the amazing people that we've gotten to meet. So we've got to meet some of the most amazing people, some really influential people. So
yeah, first group was Idris and Sabrina Alba. Shout out to you guys, because you are super cool. Like, Sabrina's so nice. Met her first at the filming of Tree during the Manchester International Festival, and she was so lovely. Like, literally call her Sabs now, because I like to, yeah, I like to feel like, you know, we chat on the regular. Like, and then like we met Idris after, and like he was so cool. He was like, I love it, I love it.
Sorry guys. Oh, I love it.
I was like, yeah.
And like we were on a mission that day.
Yeah,
we were on a mission.
It was a huge mission, and it's like so nerve-wracking approaching people that you don't know too well, and like you've seen on TV and stuff. But
so yeah, that's a different story, as well as the story of how I met Jadena at Afro Nation. That's a whole other story. If you want to hear about that, let us know in the comment section. But yeah, so we've met some amazing people.
Yeah, you meet Jadena.
Yeah, who've been like,
yeah, Osby and Shea Berry, who was so amazing and wore our clothes, and you know, like he had that really viral video which has got like millions of hits right now. And yeah, it was just so cool, like having them wear our stuff, like you know, Nicola performing in Cultureville as well,
Zara Kalik, who's also amazing,
and then like meeting Ovisoko as well.
Ovi,
who was an absolute gen. Like Ovisoko, Jadena, both absolute gens, and just like, you know, lovely guys to meet, and that's just all through Cultureville. So we're extremely grateful for the doors it gets us through, and the awesome people we get to meet, and the fact that we get to talk about something that we are so excited about and which we believe could impact the world.
Speaking of doors opening, we got to be on the BBC One show this year.
Mama, we made it. See yourself on the One show on BBC One. That is Cultureville. Woo!
Literally, that is exactly what happened. I saw us. We weren't even on screen for that long. I think it was like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But I literally screamed to my mum. I was just like, Mommy, we're on TV. And I made her come downstairs. I was just like, Mommy, look, we made it. BBC.
No joke. Like, no joke. It was really like we rewinded it like a million times. Like but no, it felt so good to make it there. So, yeah, that was another major moment. Like, major.
Yeah. And then one of the biggest milestones we've had this year was actually being awarded Young Market Trader of the Year 2019 for Greater Manchester. Yeah, so that was
in our first year of trading. To achieve that feat was like incredible for us. Like, definitely, like I think it was our second or our second actually.
Yeah, it was our second.
It was our second ever one. So like, you know, we walked in there like kind of just a bit nervous about what was coming up, and it was a really stressful day. So to be able to win that award, which then opened all these doors to like the BBC, to taking our first business trip, to like even getting into the Christmas markets due to the people we met, and being a part of the Festival of Manchester, all of that came through, you know, youth markets and the amazing work they do, encouraging young entrepreneurs between 16 and 30 to go into business and to get us off the ground. Like, incredibly grateful. So,
we've had a lot of support from like different organisations, the NMTF, Manchester Youth Markets, We Heart Manchester. So many groups have supported us, so we're really grateful for that. And then for finally, our biggest moment,
our top moment of 2019,
drumroll please,
going full-time on Cultureville. We are full-time on the a business now.
Yes.
As you guys may know from our intro video, we both quit our jobs like for various reasons, and you know, we'd had Cultureville on the back burner for a while. It was like something we loved, but like hadn't really had the confidence to just take that full leap, and we decided this summer that it was the best time to just work on it full time, and that is what we do. And it's so exciting to be able to focus all our creative energy and give it our 100%.
Yeah.
So we're so excited for 2020. We have been designing, we're releasing our new collection in February.
Yeah.
You know, we're just excited to bring you so much more, a wider range of designs, and more consultations, you know, improving our website and the technology you get to use on them. Stay tuned, we've got loads for you.
Yeah, we've got amazing things coming up in 2020, but we just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone who supported us on this journey. At the start of January this year, January 2019, at the start of it, we had a heart-to-heart with each other, and we said, if by the end of the year we're not doing any better, we're gonna quit Cultureville.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing to see how far we've come since that point. Yeah. And we're definitely not quitting.
Yeah.
Bigger, better, but that's all due to you guys and the support we receive from everyone.
Yeah.
So we just want to say thank you.
Thank you to our wonderful clients. We cannot do this without you. Thank you to every single person who buys a piece, that loves their piece, that rocks it, that puts it on social media, drops a review. It all matters to us because we are a small growing business, and we want to say thank you to all the beautiful models who like come through and give us their energy, their time, and just like put on their best, like the best that they've got to offer on that day. Thank you to our amazing friends who help us over and over again, like like, you know, like we need our friends. Like, it's literally like a tribe. Like, it takes a tribe to build Cultureville, and we cannot do this without you. So thank you to everyone who said hi, everyone who follows us. We are incredibly grateful, and we wish you the most amazing new year in 2020. I pray that it's going to be as prosperous for you, as successful for you as it's been for us this year. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys so much, and we will see you on our next video. And before you leave though, make sure you like, you subscribe, and you follow us. Yeah.
We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, everything. Wherever you are, we are too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we thank you guys, and we will catch you on our next video.
Bye.
Bye.
Awesome.
Yay!